Hello.
They're all running around like I just ran over someone. Like I only ran over 2 people.
Bro, you're gonna make Will angry, bro.
What? No, both of your cameras are frozen.
What?
Just let me.
I
oh
need to
my
see you
God.
in.
Now both of your cameras are frozen for me.
Hello and welcome back to the Real Podcast, where I can't get over how absolutely jacked Liam looks today. Everybody want to say hello and introduce themselves?
That was kind of weird, Will.
You're kind of weird looking.
Guys, my name is Liam. And this is podcast.
You know what? Why don't we have Liam do the intro?
What? Why?
I don't know what to say.
Fine, I'll do it.
Reese is already
Hey, welcome
instigating,
back to the
dude.
Through the Barrel podcast.
No. I already did an intro, and I said that Liam
I
looks
just can't get
jacked.
over how insanely jacked Liam looks today.
Kate, what? Stop.
I'm here with Will.
What the hell?
I'm joined with Will and Liam. We met Liam last episode. He's gonna be a regular on here, most likely. And yeah, dude, I hope it's gonna be as fun as yesterday, because yesterday was really
That
good.
was a lot of fun. That was a fun episode. But I don't have a game for us today. But I do have some like fun I have a fun topic for us to talk about for a bit. But
Alright.
But how have y'all been since last episode? What's going on in the lives of Liam and Reese?
I watch kids every day.
What'd you watch?
Kids. Oh, like as a job, like that's
Okay,
Okay,
is it
okay,
fast?
good. Okay, because I was
Will wasn't saying anything.
I was like I don't know how to react to that statement.
Dude, Will, I was like, what are we supposed to say? I just started kind of laughing nervously. I was like, okay.
Yeah, I was like, all right. I don't really know how to react to that, but okay.
Dude, Liam was trying to get people on the internet to agree with it. They're like, oh yeah.
Yeah.
No,
But,
it's my job. It's my job. Like it is.
Are you guys getting paid to do that?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh
You should,
yeah.
like, try it out.
You're not getting paid?
People know you're doing it.
You do it for free. You do it on a schedule? I mean,
Yes,
I do
man.
too, but.
Wait, you haven't gone to jail yet?
Oh wait, you can't go to jail because it's your job?
Yeah. It's actually really good. Actually, no, the kids kind of annoy me sometimes.
Really?
Because like what? Really?
He's gonna snap and remember that he benches like 1,000 pounds. He's gonna like accidentally break one in half or something.
Exactly.
No.
Like he doesn't know his strength.
You see 2 kids are gonna be like getting into a fight, and Liam's like, "Hey!" and he grabs one and like accidentally throws him to the moon.
No, actually, one of those
It's
like
like Omni-Man, bro.
Bro is Omni-Man. He's just so jacked.
No, there has been kids that got in a fight before though, and I had to I yelled at them because they're just no, they're like little kids too. Like they're like I think I don't even know what happened, but I don't remember what happened, but I don't even know if they were playing a game. I just bumped into them. It was these 2 twins. We're we're just not gonna let that slide or something. And I'm like, you're literally little kids, bro. You're not from the streets. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, how old are these kids?
Above 5, but lower than 10.
Are they like 2nd graders
Sorry,
or something?
I
You
don't
can
know, but
definitely
they're-
handle some
they're
2nd graders if.
Oh no! I can probably actually no. The other one is kind of the one, not the twins, but the one that was they're trying to fight is a little bit hefty, and I have to pick up with 2 hands. I'm not gonna lie.
You can just pick up once with one hand.
but
He just grabs him by the back of the throat, and it's just like, you listen
Oh,
here.
Dude, Liam,
that's
how
not what I
many
did.
getting up on you? How many do you think you can take down before you?
Yeah, how many 2nd graders do you
Get
think
on
that
the
you can
ground.
Wait,
take?
if the middle schoolers, if it's just 2nd graders, not the entirety of the after school care.
No,
I
just
can
the
take
2nd
them on.
graders.
Yeah.
Specifically.
2nd graders. Oh no, I low diff. No diff all of them.
All
Like, they're not
of
getting a
them?
single hit on me.
At one
Like,
time?
It's
At one
bro.
time?
Yeah, I throw 1 kick and I just knock 3 of them out. That's what it is right there.
You got you got a blast radius. You just punch
Yeah, no, I
one
have
and
the
5
AoE.
go
Yeah, I
down
have
with
AoE.
them. There's a red ring that shows the radius of how bad it is.
Hitboxes.
Dude, Liam's definitely gonna walk up in slow motion. It's like, yeah, I just took on all those second graders.
As soon as
They're like,
as soon as two
You're
kids start
fired.
getting
What
in
are
a
you
fight,
doing?
it's just like as soon as two kids start getting in a fight, Liam's shirt immediately rips off just because he's like he like flexes and it just and then he starts walking over in slow motion and it's just
He actually looks like Goku,
the
though.
eagle,
Yes.
the bald eagle
I don't look like
comes
Goku,
in and
though.
lands on his shoulder.
Yes,
I don't
you
look
do.
like Goku.
Whoever he's talking with just immediately like combusts into flames, so there's an explosion in the background as he's walking
I can
up
like kill the little kids, you know, like I
In
just have to
slow
break up the
motion?
fight.
in slow motion.
Like I'm not like dropping. a
Liam's
nuclear
definitely the
bomb
guy
on
who-
them or something.
He'd like try to break up the fight, but then like he accidentally gets punched, and then he just starts going insane. He's like,
He
all
goes
right, you
Super
know what?
Saiyan.
I was being nice before, and then he just like starts throwing
Little
around.
kids hit me
Just imagine
sometimes.
him like they're like flying up like bowling pins after you hit it like a strike.
and then it's like there's like the bowling like animation comes down, so it's just like low poly Liam just taking out like 12 like second graders, and it's just like strike.
Okay, but Liam, what if they're like all the hefty ones though? Like,
They're like the one that like is like to my like hip, so you know, like I could throw out like a couple kicks, like maybe not like 3 at one time like earlier, but maybe like I could take one at a time, and it depends on how
You know,
many
like-
is there. Like if like it like increases like in waves, like in like a Call of Duty Zombies, I don't know how like
Yeah.
I don't think I could take on like 100, but I could take on like maybe 50.
It's like a raid. It's like the bar goes down and then it gives you a couple seconds and then it regenerates. You know, okay,
Yeah.
I think the best way if you were gonna fight a whole bunch of second graders, go into the bathroom and get into a stall. Make it to where they have a narrow entry point and just start kicking.
oh,
Just start kicking.
I don't know. I think I
you
could,
can
like,
use the door.
Yeah, you can
I
use
think
the
I could
door
like
too.
zone them out. Yo, I'll just train them like zombies, and I'll just get them all in a circle, and I'll just hit them with one spin kick, and then I'll kill them all.
Nah,
dude, you're not taking out everyone's a spin kick.
Dude, Liam can grab one by the ankles and use him as a weapon, and like hit
Oh,
the
no,
other
that
kids
would
with
be
the
Actually, like I actually kind of like struggle to pick up. Like it's like not a struggle, but like I can get them up, but it's just like I cannot carry that kid for long. Like a lot of the kids, like they're like if they're like not listening to me, I could like carry them and put them like outside or on the wall or something. But like that one, I have to like prepare myself and I have to like get like a good grip around them to pick them up. So
dude, Liam can like he can suplex like 3 of them at the same time.
I don't know if I could do that. I think like if I would do like midway through and they just like fall, like I'd like the weight would just collapse on my chest and I would just like fall down on the ground and I just splatted on the ground. I don't know if I could suplex that.
Back broken. Like
Honestly,
Batman
I think the
and
kid is heavier than me. I'm not gonna lie.
Really? And they're like under 10. How much do you
Maybe.
weigh? Do you weigh like 130?
Oh no! I weigh 150.
Oh my god! You weigh more than me. You weigh
I weigh,
20 pounds more than me.
Maybe he doesn't weigh like more than me or like as much, but he definitely weighs more than Noel. You know that kid. You know that kid Noel.
Oh yeah, that one kid, dude.
Noel, you mean the kid that reached 100 pounds like freshman year of high school, even though he's like 5'3" or 5'4"?
Yeah, that kid. Yeah.
The
That's
kid
the I'm
that's
talking
like
Dude.
slightly taller than me, but I weigh 30 pounds heavier than him.
Dude, I've literally been.
Yeah, that's the one I'm
He was
thinking
like,
about.
he was trying to make fun of me that one time. I don't know if you guys remember, but I was like, dude, they have your weight in a dumbbell. Like you can't come back with that. You can't come back from that.
Dude, I can easily bench him straight up. I remember one time we were in the weight room and someone brought in like the sniffing powder. to,
Oh,
like-
smelling salt?
Yeah, the smelling
Oh.
salt. And Noel over exaggerated. I shoved my nose in that shit and I like almost cried. And Noel like barely got a whiff of it and went woo! And then went and tried to bench 150. And everyone was like, no, like screaming out, like, no. He couldn't even get it like off the rack. Couldn't even get it off the rack. But,
think that was better
but
than,
everyone
like,
like
I couldn't get
ran
that
to the side. No, everyone like ran to the side to like catch it so he doesn't just destroy his chest.
I think Noel thought he got like a 2 times strength power boost from the smelling salts. I've never smelled a smelling salt. You know, there was one thing that like they used to like wake up like unconscious people in the hospital.
Yeah.
Oh, what's that called?
I don't know, but I've
I
like
forgot.
seen it before.
So smelling salts. Have y'all ever like tried smelling salts?
No, never. Like I've never even smelled one.
Basically, it smells like his mom's talking to him. Right? But basically, it's like just a whole bunch of little like rocks in like a little bottle, and you shake it up, and then you unscrew the lid, and you should probably get it at least like half a foot away from your nose, and it smells like chlorine. And on the inside of your nose, it feels like when you get like a crap ton of chlorine. Like, what is this mom doing? See your hand come out for a second. But yeah, and then the inside of your nose feels like when you get a whole bunch of like pool water shoved through your nose. Like it feels like that. So your sinuses
like do like what is it like activate your adrenaline or something?
Yeah. It's supposed to hype you up essentially because it hurts. Like it hurts. It's like the same thing as being slapped on the back when you're about to do a PR. But yeah, dude, it clears your sinuses though. But I think it fucked up my taste for a few hours because I was eating some Fruity Pebble chip things and it tasted like cardboard. And then I had them again a day later and they tasted amazing. So yeah. It definitely just screwed up my taste.
You would do it again?
Oh, would I do it again? If I'm working out and I'm trying to get a PR, but I haven't been doing that for a while.
I've never
used them, so like, what's it like? Because
I literally
the way
just
I'm
explained that. I just explained that.
It's gone.
You're gone.
So Reese, if I were to say it shortly, you know that feeling when you get a whole bunch of water shoved in your nose?
Yeah.
And like it burns?
Yeah.
That's smelling salts, but 10 times worse.
Oh shoot!
And it completely clears your sinuses, but it like fucks up your taste for a bit.
All for that PR though.
Yeah, it's literally the equivalent of getting slapped on the back, but like in your face.
Dude, getting slapped on the back gives you insane power.
I know.
Yeah, it's like getting slapped in the back, but like punched in the face, and then you're doing a workout right after.
Yeah, like if it's
Get
double
your nose
hands
broken.
and they're
Have you ever broken a bone? Because like I've never broken a bone before, so like
I
don't know what
haven't
it feels
either,
like.
but I don't want to jinx it.
The worst I've gotten was, like a jam, but I did have to go to therapy for months for my hip flexors.
Oh shoot!
I did have to do that. I think I just overworked them to a point of like no return. But I was able to get somewhat better in like 3 months, 3.5 months or something. But
Bro, Chris is like actually just permanent injured. Like I don't think he's ever coming back. Like literally every single time he heals from an injury, he just gets another one.
Dude,
And,
I
like,
swear he's like, he's gotten injured like 5 times throughout all of his like wrestling season. But then, but yeah, as soon as he comes back, he gets another injury, so he's just off of wrestling even more. Like he just gets more and more time off because he's just injured. But you know what's funny?
And like he doesn't even have any hope anymore for his shoulder too. He's like, bro, I don't even think it's gonna heal anymore. So like, I'm just gonna start doing stuff.
So you know what's funny? Earlier when we were talking about how many second graders could Liam take, I actually wanted to talk about So every guy or every person at least, every person at least has found some animal in like the wild that they think that they can win in a fight, but it's unrealistic.
Or bad gorilla.
So I want to know. Wait, what? You already? Okay.
Bro,
Hold on.
squirrel.
Hold on. Wait. So I want to know
It's a Pokemon.
what animal do y'all think that you can fight, like in the wild, and win a fight with?
A koala.
Do you think you could win in a fight against a koala?
Yeah, koala. They're like basically just always drugged and high all the time. So I think I could take them.
Oh, you're right.
Dude, they could be
They're on that
vicious.
eucalyptus.
They could be vicious, dude.
Do they bite?
Yeah, dude, they have claws.
Like, let's say, like,
a koala
let's say the
will kill a bitch.
only has intent to kill.
No, beaver. Actually, I don't know how bad
like-
they bite.
I mean, let's say that like they only have the intent to kill though. So like even if it's like a sloth, like it's trying to kill you still.
How could
a turtle.
sloth kill
I think I
you?
can take a turtle.
Are
That's what I'm.
snails strong
Maybe
enough?
the claws.
Maybe it's like trying to strangle you, but it takes so long to do so.
A sloth.
I think
Yeah.
sloths like.
Dude, imagine dying to a sloth though, because that actually is so
Animals
sad.
are always slow.
Yeah. I wonder what a sloth.
It's like when people like think like turtles are super slow, but there's those videos of those turtles like just straight up like start running, like on concrete.
Yeah.
Dude, they have to go through D-Day when they're born.
They do. They really do. It's like a fight for their life as soon as they crawl out the sand. But Reese, what unrealistic animal do you think that you could win in a fight with?
So like in the wild means that like something that like isn't domesticated, right?
Nope.
So not like dogs and stuff.
Nope.
Kangaroo.
But it has to be something that like is actually a challenge though. So I can't say like
Dude,
an ant.
Liam's gonna get in a
right?
boxing match with a kangaroo.
I'd be fired, but I think I get knocked out. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
Nah,
I don't think I.
Nah, dude, you gotta use the pouch to your advantage.
What am I gonna do to the? What if it's a male?
Don't males have pouches too?
Bro, just
I don't know,
toss
to be
like a
honest.
hot coal in the pouch or something.
A hot piece of coal. Take a shit. You put it in the pouch. The kangaroo's just like, ew, what the fuck? It's like, yo, what the fuck? It's like, why'd you
And
do
then
that?
dude, Liam's gonna be like, yeah, I don't really know why I did that. I thought it would hurt you or something.
I thought it would hurt you. The kangaroo's like, he's like, it didn't hurt me, but like, god damn, it's gross as hell.
It
He's
was
like
infected.
disgusted. He's like disgusted. He's like, dude, now I gotta go wash this shit out. Thank you.
I don't think the kangaroo
It's
would
like-
give me enough time to get poop in the middle of a fight.
Unless you like jump at its pouch and then you take a shit in the pouch.
Unless you Kobe it in there like a basketball player.
You just jump up, curl up into a ball, somehow perfectly get into the pouch. I think Liam is small enough to get into the pouch. Of like a
Dude, all he has to
full-size
do is-
kangaroo.
I don't
think-
know.
I think
I
I
don't
am
know about
too.
that. I think it's a pretty small pouch.
I think
Are
I
they
am
big
too.
though? Don't they stretch?
Yeah, they stretch. They could be
But the
big as
kangaroo
hell.
pouch is
but
whole.
they're
the
literally
joeys are
little
pretty
babies
big.
in there.
Liam would definitely. I wonder if he could win in a fight against a kangaroo, but like a boxing match.
I don't know. Depends on how much more range it has than me.
It probably,
I'm not the
it
tallest guy in the
probably has
world.
like a wider like wingspan than you. If I'm gonna be honest, it probably does have a wider like wingspan.
Honestly, dude.
Dude, now I want to see Liam fight a damn kangaroo with like boxing gloves and shit.
What if it's like actually like super strong and it just breaks my jaw in like one punch? Like,
Dude,
what am I gonna do?
They can be jacked as fuck. Kangaroos can be so jacked.
Oh, you see those videos like
Honestly.
the ones where they're like he has like the NBA YoungBoy type builds, and there's like kind of like covering, they're like kind of like covering over.
Yeah, no, I know exactly what you're talking about, dude. They can be threatening. Those things can be so threatening.
Not gonna lie, I would like say I could take like a small like a smaller monkey like or because like monkeys are like literally they're so scary, bro. You see like those the injury reports like after they like have an attack or like in a random just like attack and then they're like half of their face are like ripped off and they're still alive somehow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The kangaroos?
No, monkeys.
No, monkeys like
Oh,
small.
I was talking about
medium-
kangaroos. I was like, okay,
No. I've never seen like a lot of kangaroo attacks. I'm not gonna lie. I've seen more monkey attacks than kangaroo.
Yeah,
attacks.
I think like okay, so I think kangaroos, they're so deep in the wild that like you have
Yeah,
to
it's not domesticated
intentionally
enough.
yeah, like you have to intentionally go into like the heart of where are they located?
Really, yeah.
I think it's mainly just territorial.
Are they really located in Australia? Because I thought I saw something that said otherwise. That was like it's a stereotype.
I don't know.
Oh, I
I'm
thought
being
they
stereotypical,
were in
so-
Australia.
Where are
Maybe that was a stereotype though.
kangaroos located? Oh yeah, you're right. Then who am I thinking of? Oh, Africa. I was thinking of I was watching Phineas and Ferb, okay? And they went to Africa, and Buford's like, where the hell are the kangaroos? And then the guy's like, oh, they're only in Australia or something like that. That's what I was thinking of.
Ace and Fur is honestly just a fire show.
You know,
I could still rewatch it to this day. I've been watching it, and when I take the kids inside at work and I just put on the episodes, it has total rewatchability.
Season 5.
Dude, I honestly never watched it. I only watched it if it was on, but I never actually went out of my way to watch it.
Very Odd Parents is good too. Very Odd Parents is so good.
Dude, Danny Phantom wasn't bad.
I never really watched Danny Phantom. Not gonna lie. I never really watch Nickelodeon in general. I would just
Okay.
No, actually, I would watch Nickelodeon. It's just I don't know. I was more of a Cartoon Network type kid, you know.
Dude, you guys fumbled the word there, and I got scared. I was like, we're gonna have to edit it.
Okay. I thought you were freaking out because
I was like,
dude, we're gonna do a first editing. It's gonna be worse than Chris.
I was trying to not really say anything because I was hoping we could just continue as if nothing happened. I was like, and then you're like, dude, I got scared. I was like, I got scared too, but I wasn't gonna say anything.
I didn't know we were being scared over my saying of Nickelodeon.
Okay, let's stop saying it.
Okay, yeah.
Because one of us is gonna stutter and accidentally say something bad.
Well, Reese can stutter and say something bad, but us two can't.
I was trying to avoid making that joke. I was like, it's gonna look really bad if I say it. It's gonna look like I'm itching for him to say it. but yeah.
Okay, I thought we were freaking out because I said I didn't watch Nickelodeon that much. Sorry, I said
no, we were reacting about something else.
I mean, but Nickelodeon also, just in general, they had some really good stuff. Okay, what were the main cartoon
kind of dead
places?
Now, I'm not gonna lie. Cartoon Network.
It was Disney,
Cartoon Network was goated.
Cartoon Network, and then Nickelodeon.
I can't think of any.
And then
Network
Disney
was
XD,
really good.
And then Disney XD, but Disney XD was the channel for where shows go to die.
Yo, Lab Rats was fire. Well, when I watched some of it, Lab Rats was good.
Dude, remember when they tried to do that super the Mighty Med thing?
Oh, Mighty Med was good too. I was watching a video about it, in a 1 hour documentary.
Dude, I did the same thing. I know exactly what video you're talking about because they did one on Lab Rats and then Mighty Med, and then I think they did one on Milo Murphy's Law, which was basically a continuation of Phineas and Ferb if you actually watch the show, because they showed up. They showed up quite a few times. Dr. Doofenshmirtz became a regular on the show.
When Mighty Med?
No, on Milo Murphy's Law.
Oh, I'm not gonna lie, I've never watched that.
It was like Phineas and Ferb ended, and then the creators are like, okay, we have an idea, and they made it to where it was Weird Al show, and Weird Al played the main character, but he played Milo, and so the whole thing about Milo is he has Murphy's Law, which is anything that can go wrong will go wrong, and that was the whole thing about his character. But they did this whole weird thing to where they were in some facility, and then you see a shadow at a door, and Doofenshmirtz walks through, and I was like, the fuck, what? Wait, is this the same universe? I was like, what is this? And then they had multiple Phineas and Ferb characters show up. It wasn't just Dr. Doofenshmirtz. I think Perry showed up, Phineas and Ferb showed up, Major Monogram showed up. A lot of people showed up.
Who's Major Monogram?
He was
the guy who's
in charge of Alco.
The guy who's always talking to Perry Platypus when he goes doobie.
Oh, I know that guy had a name.
Yeah, it was Major Monogram.
Oh, well, I know that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then there's Carl.
Carl.
That's always with him too.
Carl.
Man. But yeah, I'm kind of excited for season 5 because they're bringing it back.
I might have to watch it then. If there's Phineas and Ferb cameos.
It is Phineas and Ferb though. They're bringing it back. It's not cameo.
They're bringing Phineas and Ferb back.
The show.
The actual show.
Yeah, the show. They're making more episodes, which I hope they don't.
So are they gonna make them as adults then? Because they did a time skip at the end. I'm pretty sure
That would be sick.
No, I think they're keeping them as kids. I think, or maybe like a few years after, where they're more teenagers, rather than like kids.
Bro, Bird bagged. I'm not
I mean,
gonna
that
lie.
could still be
Bird
fire.
bagged, bro. Bro
But actually-
bagged.
So fun.
And then Phineas was like, then Phineas was just oblivious, like the whole show until the very end.
Oh no, yeah.
Well, except in like Across the Dimension, or like the second dimension. Except for that, where she kissed him, and then they erased all their memories.
The Dimension one was like the movies with like when Doctor Doofenshmirtz was like actually be successful and like his plans.
Oh
or
yeah,
something. Or no,
no,
like,
that
Dr.
was it.
Doofenshmirtz
No, that was
also
exactly
bad guy.
it. No, that was it. Where Doctor Doofenshmirtz was like successful in his plans.
Well, I think that was just like when he was bad. Like he would actually be bad because he's not even like a bad person in the thing. He's just like kind of weird. I don't know, because like every single backstory is like, oh, when I was like in a gnome in the front of my front yard or something like that.
No, the whole backstory. It's like one of them was like I want to say it was like this is the I don't care anymore. And it was like back when I was a child. Back
No. Actually, that's how it goes. And he's always like, my brother.
Do you remember that one where it was like the birthday thing, and he was like, back when I was a child, my parents didn't seem to give me enough attention. I mean, like my mother wasn't even there for my birth. My mother wasn't even there for my birth. And then like
No,
I remember
that,
watching
yeah.
that and just going, the fuck? Like, how is she not there? Like is he just adopted or something? But then he was like, then I got dropped off into the forest and I ended up being domesticated by ocelots. Yeah. And they were my real family. But Balloony.
I feel like Doctor Doofenshmirtz is just like Tarzan, but if he was a crazy scientist.
I love no I could never I don't care how many times they do it, but I always love the Penny the Platypus.
Oh, yeah.
Or it's like
Hey!
it's
the
the
those
whole
Perry
thing,
noises were like.
no the whole thing of just
Was that your fairy, Liam?
the whole thing of just like a platypus, Penny the Platypus.
How do you actually do it?
I think that's like the only like actually bit I can do of Doctor because I can do a lot of impressions. I don't think Liam's ever like heard them, or I don't think I've done them on the podcast. But yeah, I could do like Doofenshmirtz slightly. Perry's literally just wait.
No, I was trying to do that too.
Wait, why can't I roll my R's anymore? It's like that's like Perry. That's it.
We did it.
And then if I were to do like Buford, it's like wait, didn't like Buford say the way that he got his voice in the show was by like screaming in his closet all the time and like making his voice super raspy? So he's like it's like
I don't even remember his voice backstory. I didn't know his voice had a backstory.
oh yeah. Oh no, because someone asked him about his voice and he goes, "You want to know how?" I'm not even gonna do Buford because it's so hard to do, but yeah, he's like, "You want to know how? Just stand in your closet and scream for hours on end," and that was it. That's all he said. He was like, I hated the way my voice sounded. But yeah.
Have you guys ever watched like Gravity Falls? Because like
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Gravity
Holy
Falls is actually
shit,
a fire
dude!
show.
Dude, J.K. Simmons is Grunkle Stan.
Wait, he is?
Yes. I had no idea.
I'm not
Okay.
gonna lie. I can't I
now
can't think of who J.K. Simmons is right now.
You don't
but
know
I
who
like
J.K.
heard his
Simmons
name.
is?
Like I've heard his name before. It just I can't think of his face like in my mind.
The Menace Spider-Man. That guy.
The Menace.
Oh,
Spider-Man's a menace.
Omni-Man.
And yeah.
Yeah, he's also Omni-Man. He's like gotta do the whole
Menace.
another 17 years. What is the difference?
Yo, they need to drop a season 2 for Invincible, bro. Because
Dude,
like
they are. It comes out this year.
Yeah, I know they are.
Comes out this year, and then they confirmed a season 3 as well.
I watched the
Yo,
entire.
I
season
know there's a
like
season
that.
3.
Yeah, they confirmed that as well. They confirmed it very like early on. I think when they announced the like release date of season 2 through like a meme. Like there was a trend going on, and they
Meme?
Oh yeah,
no,
I saw
it was like the
talk
ick.
about it.
It was like the ick, maybe. They did that, and then like shortly after, like, oh, by the way, like we are doing a season 3, but we're not gonna tell you like anything about it, even though like they're doing the comics verbatim. Like I have the comics, I have them. So Liam, have you seen the volume, like books that they have?
No.
So each one in like real like life is about this thick, and there's 3 of them. So they're like roughly like this big, all stacked together. We're literally like maybe this much into the actual story.
Yeah, because I know like after that he meets that alien guy. I don't remember what his name, but
Alan.
The super cool
Alan.
guy with the one eye.
You know that Seth Rogen?
Like
Seth
no.
Rogen
I
plays him.
didn't know that. I didn't.
Yeah, Seth Rogen plays him. I'm trying to think. I don't think there's any other big name actors in there, unless I'm just being super, like, stupid for Invincible. Man, I wish I could do Invincible impressions. That'd be pretty cool. I wish I could replicate a voice entirely, because I've been trying to do Peter, but I can only do, like, the laugh. That's it.
You do Lois. Peter.
Lois is like, hey, Peter, the horse is here.
Peter.
Hey, Peter, the horse is here.
I've seen all I remember is like her voice is like super nasally.
Oh yeah, it's like,
Yeah.
no, it's like, no, she's like, no, Peter. Or I don't know. I
can't do it. It's hard.
See, I can do Peter where he was like,
Peter.
Oh, why you?
hey, Lois, you're fat.
Stupid impressions.
or you do like, hey, Peter. Hey, Peter.
Peter.
Hey, Quagmire. You know she was 17, right? Like one of those things. And then Quagmire just, oh, giggity. Giggity.
Oh, giggity.
Dude, did you see that they made fun of the Will Smith slap in one of their newer episodes?
Oh, I'm not caught up.
No?
I'm not caught up with
Dude,
Family Guy at
so
all.
there was like this whole thing about Lois, but they were like, we're going to the zoo. And then Peter's like, oh wait, we're going to the zoo, so we can return Chris. And then he runs to Meg off screen. He runs to Meg, and you just hear, hey Meg, we're going to the zoo. Do you think we can return Chris? And then he gets to Chris and he goes, hey Chris, we're going to the zoo. Do you think we can? And then you just hear a, keep my name out your fucking mouth. And then Peter goes, dude, it was a zoo joke. Keep my name out your fucking mouth.
I think I saw that.
Dude, I saw that and I was like, oh my god. They're just a year too late, but oh my god. It was so fucking funny. I think I could do a little bit of Stewie where I was just like, he's like, sorry, my stutter's kicking again. He's like, hey Brian, you're cursing this family with your whiteness. The fat man. But
dude, I don't watch a lot of Family Guy, but I should.
Liam, have you heard
there's like one time I watched like a bunch of Family Guy and like binged it all in like 1 week, and then I just like never picked that back.
That's exactly what I did. Reese, Reese remembers because he tried to get me to watch stuff, and I'm like, I'm on season 13 of Family Guy, man. I can't.
Yeah, I was like, Will, what are you doing?
Yeah,
dude,
I would watch that shit in school.
It's a dedication, bro. There's like so many seasons. It's like The Simpsons, bro. How many seasons does The Simpsons have?
They have like 26 or like 20 or maybe 30. They may be in the 30s actually. I don't know.
I need to finish freaking South Park because like I'm not been like grinding out.
South Park's where I like started doing my Mickey like impression because when what's his face went to China and then Mickey got pissed off. Mickey's Mickey's talking to all the characters and he's just going, he's like, who pissed off? Wait, he's like, who pissed off the Chinese? and then Thor,
That's not my Mickey, bro.
and then Thor's like, he's like, oh well, actually, I think it's a smart idea. And then Mickey's like, shut the fuck up, Thor, you just smells a little pretty.
chewed it.
Out your fucking mouth!
I know. I remember like when I started picking up South Park, I was like watching this video about the beef with the South Park creators and the Family Guy creators, because the South Park creators just like straight up hate Family Guy, like just like period.
I don't know.
'Cause they're
why.
like-
I didn't know that. Dude, they're both
I think
insanely good shows.
Yeah, they're both really good
They're like
shows.
both good. I think the qualms the creator had with South Park is just like the cutaway gags. I think they just had too many cutaway gags, and like they thought it like ran the show basically.
Oh, Family Guy, no, that's kind of what it is. Like, I'm gonna be honest. Like, they have stories, but every now and then I'm just like, damn, that cutaway was better than the actual story itself.
Yeah, it's a lot of gags.
Yeah, I remember that, like, they had this ongoing joke with Spider-Man to where, like, Peter, it's like they're all rock climbing, and then Peter falls, and then Spider-Man swoops in and saves him, and then he goes, well, everybody gets one time. And then he, like, goes away, but then, like 3 seasons later, he comes back, and then he saves Cleveland, and then he's like, yeah, everybody gets one time, and then Spider-Man's like, you see, everybody gets one time. Then later on, like, Peter calls Spider-Man Spidey, and then he goes, you know, only close friends can call me that. You want to know? He's like, you know, how would it feel if I go, hey, Petey, and he goes, ooh, I wouldn't like that. He goes, exactly. Now shut the fuck up. And it's like, hey, Petey.
Hey, Peter.
Hey, Peter.
Yeah. The horse is here.
The horse is here.
Peter.
Hey, Peter. The horse is here.
I'm not gonna lie. I think we've been doing impressions for like 7 minutes.
Dude, I have more. I got a Carl Weezer. I can do Carl Weezer.
No.
Carl Weezer. No, it's like, oh, Judy. Carl Weezer.
Oh, that is not Carl. That's not my Carl.
Oh,
Wait, who we
It's like, no, I can do it. It's like one of the audios was like, he's like, wait, why did you get me at the holler? Wait, why are you winking?
That's not my Carl, bro.
What do you mean that's not your Carl? That's
not
Carl
Carl.
Weezer
That's
from
not my
Jimmy
Carl,
Neutron.
bro. But yeah, I
Bro,
know.
what happened to Carl?
Bro.
Not Carl from Mr. Beast.
That is not Carl, bro. That's Carl.
Will,
What?
do you want us to get canceled?
What? Saying Mr. Beast is now a sensitive topic? I don't...
No.
Fine.
Honestly, like, I'm thinking about it. Like, I've been seeing videos about it, and like, honestly, is it really that bad? Like, cause like you see the stuff, and like, I don't, cause like if he gets kicked off the team, I don't know. It just like doesn't make a lot of sense. Cause like, are they even really facing a lot of backlash for it? Honestly,
No.
I think the worst part of it is just the Chris guy had like a wife and kid.
You know,
When
Yeah.
he did this.
here's what I think we
Okay,
should leave it about this topic.
Gotta be careful getting into
Mr.
this.
Beast is gonna do whatever he thinks is right for his channel, and for his reputation. Chris is gonna do whatever he wants. He has the freedom to do so, but I will say this: he should have left this kid out of it. That's all. I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say. He should have left his kid out of it, and I think that's what made people mad. The moment he posted that
I
picture
agree.
of his son, that's what made people really mad. Like what he did at first, like transitioning, or what I guess
Anybody really cared
whatever
about
they
that
like
stuff.
what they did at first. It's their right. They could do it if they want. I don't care. It's fine. You go you. But the moment he brought his kid in, that's when I went, okay, now now this feels bad. Like, now this feels a little bit wrong, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Just because it's like, I don't know what he's doing with that, and it's his kid. It's his kid. I'm not trying to say he should, like, I'm not telling him how to raise his kid, but just from how it looked, it kind of looked bad. It looked kind of bad. And that just made everyone outraged, I feel. But I think our lasting opinion on this should be Chris can do whatever he wants, and everyone does care about the safety of children, and that's it.
Yeah.
That's where we should leave it. Despite the memes were kind of funny, but just it's whatever happens, and Mr. Beast, I'm sure, will continue to make millions of dollars and do wonders across the world. So
Yeah, definitely.
whatever happens.
Can you believe people were mad about the stupid shoe thing? Like him giving away like a ton of shoes like to the kids.
Why do people get mad over that?
He did
Yeah,
that.
actually. Yeah.
Well, I think they get mad because they think he's doing it for publicity instead of actually wanting to help.
Okay, see,
Like all the people on Twitter, you know.
You see, I was talking to my dad about this, and it's one of those things where it's like, okay, I understand that the good deed doesn't like matter if you brag about it, but the only way that he's able like to do these good deeds is by making videos and then making money off the videos, then using the money to do more good deeds. Like that's how that works. And I guess
Yeah, I mean, he's not even
just,
like bragging too. He's just like posting what he does. He doesn't like, oh, like I'm such a good person, bro. Like, oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I know, and like you
He's
can
basically
tell-
just documenting.
Yeah, he's basically just like documenting, but people, but
He's
people
done so much good stuff too, like the tree stuff and like other thing as well.
Yeah, exactly. Like Reese and I, we're planning at some point to do like a clothing brand that's like about charity almost, and it's just a good thing, and that was one of our ideas. We would contribute to Team Trees and Team Seas. That was one of the things.
Yeah.
Like one of our charities amongst like I think 5 other ones, and like obviously like other designs and stuff. But we spent like a good like month or 2 thinking about this clothing brand, and I hope we get to do it someday. So if Through the Barrel doesn't kick off by the end of senior year, I'm going to college. I'm getting a business degree, so we can still do that clothing brand. I don't care. I think it's an amazing thing to do.
Yeah, because I would get a degree in business too. I just don't know like where I would go with it. But I guess that makes sense too. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like I could major in business and then minor in like marketing, if I can do that.
What's the difference between business and marketing?
Marketing, you can get hired by companies to like make commercials, do like advertisements and all that.
Advertisement stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes
And
sense.
then business is literally just like knowing how to run a business, like knowing the ins and outs, what documents you need, and like all that stuff. But like you still need a lawyer and everything to help sort that out. So it's not like you learn entirely like everything. But yeah.
Well, like Liam, what do you like want to go to college or major in anything?
Yeah, I want to go to
'Cause, like-
college. I'm like thinking of like veterinarian stuff, but like, yeah.
I didn't know that.
But like, it's like gonna take a long time because it's like a medical field, and like
Yeah.
all medical stuff takes forever to complete.
Probably
Yeah,
gonna be,
because you're
like,
operating
5
on like
10
living
years.
organisms, so
Yeah, but it'd be worth it because you know, like, animal. I really like animals and stuff, and like dogs. Bro,
yeah. I was gonna say, just make sure you like enjoy doing it instead of thinking about the money.
Yeah.
but like if you are a veterinary for like farm like private veterinarian for like farms and stuff, you can make so much money because just like you do like routine checkups and stuff, and they just pay you like so much.
You know,
So that's a possibility
Yeah.
always.
You know, I made a bet with my mom. I think it was like New Year's or something, when Reese and I were really getting into, or like when we were starting to get into Through the Barrel, or like really thinking about it, because we didn't start Through the Barrel until like the middle of March, and Reese and I just kind of like we've been talking about the topic for a bit, like just like if we would want to do it and how would we do it and everything. And I made a bet with my mom that if I'm able to make enough money and enjoy what I'm doing by like the end of sophomore year, not sophomore, by the end of senior year, I don't have to go to college. That like, and she's like, okay, because my parents are really focused on if you enjoy what you're doing and like have a plan, then you can just do it. And you don't need to have a degree, or like if the job requires you to have a degree, go to college, get the degree. But if it doesn't, I don't have to. That's kind of what the thought process is. Which, I mean, like, it's great. It's great that they think that way. Actually, there is no but. It's great that they think that way.
That's a
I'm
good
very happy.
way of thinking.
I'm very happy about that because I really do hope that this kicks off by the end of our senior year, because then like Reese and I can really amp up and do a lot of stuff. Like I have this one plan to really get this to kick off. So Liam, You know who Jacksepticeye and Crank Gameplays is, right?
Yeah.
So you know they just started a podcast, and it's called Brain Leak. And
I did not know that. I actually haven't kept up. The only time I watched Jacksepticeye was like when I was in like when I was like mad into Undertale, and I would watch his Undertale gameplays.
but basically they posted like their first episode, like I want to say maybe a week ago, and my plan is to make enough clips on YouTube, get enough views, and then go on TikTok and basically make a clip kind of advertising Recentized like podcasts, so we could get on Brain Leak or they can get on Through the Barrel, and it could and like pay essentially, because you could pay on TikTok to have your video boosted in views. So if I wonder if I can pay like $30, I can get like a couple hundred views and see if that crosses wind with Jacksepticeye. And then maybe if the Lord grants me my wishes, I can, or we can all, Liam, if you want to be in it, we could all get on Brain Leak, or Jacksepticeye and Crank Gameplays can get on Through the Barrel, and that could skyrocket us. Now, I'm not just saying that for like absolute like fame. I would love to meet them and talk to them, and I have a lot of questions for them. But I think that would be like the perfect opportunity for us to really get out there and actually get some eyes on us.
Dude, I've literally been thinking about that, but also, like, kind of off topic, kind of not, is, like, if we get, like, bigger and stuff, like Liam, if you want to go do, like, veterinarian school and stuff, like, you're still, like, a part of the crew, though.
Yeah.
So, like, because, like, I don't even know, because I might even, like, do a different career, but also this at the same time. So, like, I'm just thinking, because, like, if it takes off, though, that'd be really cool.
Yeah, because, like...
Because, like, I've known y'all since the beginning, since before it took off, so...
Like, I was thinking...
It'd just be a fun journey.
We could... So, if this really does pick off, I'm not going to college, and I'm focusing on this full-time, and then expanding... like doing a clothing brand, and then possibly going into movies, because I am a big film geek, which I've talked about this in earlier things. And maybe
I can never do movies. They're like
even not like
imagine
not like
one of those movies that like no, I know, but like imagine having like one of those movies that like in the box office that just completely flopped, and you pay like had like millions into it.
Well, I mean, like that happens.
Also,
it happens. It's like you're
not
also guaranteed success unless it's like like I'm pretty sure people going into Mario, like when they were like halfway through it, they probably were like, oh, we're gonna make so much money off of this. I think they knew. Like sometimes you just know that it's either gonna be a really good story or it's not gonna be good at all, but you have to push through because you're hired to do so. So
I mean, yeah, but just also like if you put the work into it, then like even just the production is gonna be fun, even if you don't make like a ton of money.
Exactly. Sometimes you should take memories over money, in my opinion.
That's like, I think most of the time it should be like that.
Yeah. But
also, like, if I get to a point where I have like a lot more money than people, and like people like need help with money, then I'm gonna like help them pay, because like, cause I know how it kind of feels to just like not have money and then be like, oh, I'm just not gonna eat because I don't have money. Or like, if I'm just able to help like at all, then I'm gonna want to. I think we talked about that before, where we're like, yeah, we kind of want to get to a point where we can like have an influence, so we can be able to help people. Like that was the whole thing with like the clothing brand.
Yeah,
and like even yeah, like even the root of like wanting to produce like games, like it was like because we just want to like add some original stuff to like different industries.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, add something new, essentially, and
actually,
share our
like,
process.
Like the thing with like game stuff is like everybody's just doing like kind of the same thing because like it works, right?
Yeah.
Like everything Call of Duty, like Call of Duty comes out with the same game like every single other like year, and it's the exact same game with just different maps.
Dude.
But a lot of people
eat it up. People eat it up.
Dude, at some point, Call of Duty is just going to be a barcode. Like it's just gonna have it's just gonna be a
I don't know
barcode.
what else they could possibly add because like they like Warzone, like that's like not even their idea. Like Fortnite, I guess, did it first. Like I don't know what other like battle royale
Well,
type
it was
games came up
PUBG.
before it.
It was PUBG
Oh yeah,
and then
PUBG,
Fortnite.
PUBG.
Yeah, I think
Also-
Fortnite did change the game though. It really did, just because
Yeah,
of
it was
like
really
the
like
appeal.
really good.
The animation was really good and it didn't look super janky like PUBG. And
It was like a fresh animation.
yeah, it was a fresh animation, and it like the more
I've
that
been
they
just before
added
that.
to it, it's like the more that they added to it, the more appealing it looks. But now it looks like, oh my god, I don't even know what to tell now.
See, I think the
I think it
issue
looks
with like
the same.
both Call of Duty or like Fortnite, or whatever, is because a lot of them went from just like creating games to being like monopolized, and that's what happened with a lot of games.
Yeah,
Is they just have a bunch of microtransactions and stuff like that. Because before they were like, oh, this is a new game idea, and then after that they're like, oh, people love it, we can start making a ton of money, and then they end up just shifting over to money.
except for Minecraft.
Yeah, what is? I mean, there's like.
I mean,
there's,
because
like,
also Minecraft doesn't rely on money though.
Minecraft.
It's not like a money making game.
Well, it
I don't
does
think
have
Minecraft
like
will ever die. Like Minecraft will never die.
there's just too much you can do with it. There's way too much. Like I was looking into doing like mods, like making mods and then be like, I'll drop it if I get like $5,000. But now I'm just like, I'll make it and just give it out because I think it'd be good and fun for people. Like I was thinking about doing a mod to where in the end there'd be like new villages, new mobs, like new trades and new enchanted books, like all that stuff. And I got plenty more ideas, but I definitely think that Minecraft is gonna be one of those games that just can't die.
Yeah,
They add new updates and they keep adding like new stuff. They don't make the game super complicated. And it's still
it's because the
appealing.
user makes the game.
Yeah, the user makes the game. They have free.
Because we
rights
talked
to
about
do
that
whatever they
earlier
want.
when we were
It's like-
like, okay, we beat the Ender Dragon. Like, what do we do now? And I was like, that's literally like the beauty
No.
of games like this is because you literally do whatever. Like, you kind of make your own goals, and I think games that are like that, that's why a lot of them haven't died. Like, what are other examples?
Fortnite kind
Like-
of has that now with their Unreal Engine update, where now
Yeah.
they can make like a whole ass campaign mode.
I think a lot of that originally, like in the original Fortnite, I think the reason a lot of people loved it was because it was so new that, like, people could do creative stuff with it. Like, people were always like coming up with crazy stuff that was like just blowing up on the internet, and then Epic was like, "Yo, we gotta add more crazy stuff," and then people were just like, people loved it
Yeah, they were adding wood
because
to
it
the
wasn't
flame.
cookie cutter.
Yeah,
Like,
the-
think about it. Like, what other game can you like throw a grenade at someone and they just start dancing, or like stuff like that, and like the events and everything? I think it's just
the
like we need
events
more
was-
creative stuff in general.
Yeah, I know. It was like, so it was PUBG and then Fortnite. Fortnite was like, oh, let's do like events for the map to change or whatever. And then PUBG, they did a thing with Godzilla, like an event. I think it was Godzilla or something. But yeah, Fortnite, they really did change the game. They changed it like big and fast. Like the block,
Yeah.
that was
Oh,
genius.
yeah.
The block was genius in my opinion, because that really made players like strive to play the game more, and it added something new. Like every week, essentially, and it was
Yeah,
all
every week it switched out with
player-based.
a player-made map.
Yeah, they were good about keeping up with their community, in my opinion. They were pretty good about that.
Yeah, also listening to the community in general. Like, it's just, I don't know, like, I feel like, also it could just be because a lot of, like, game developing, like, people who develop games, a lot of them are just, like, big corporations who'll do stuff for money instead of, like, that's why I love a lot of indie games, because you can tell that, like, since it wasn't made by a bunch of people and it's just made by one person or a little group of people, like a team, you can tell that they put a lot of work into it because they can't do it for the money because they're not like a big company. And
That
so
was
that, they're
Undertale.
just doing it for the game.
Undertale.
That was Undertale.
I didn't play Undertale.
Undertale like is like pure like Toby Fox is just a genius because there's actually such a big following on it on a game that doesn't get any updates.
Yeah. Same
And it
thing
just
with
keeps growing, too.
Hollow Knight.
Just
Hollow
keep
Knight was
going.
made by like 12 people.
Yeah.
Hollow Knight was
Yeah.
a phenomenal game. You know, there's one game that there's one game that I go back to every now and then. You know, I know Reese knows. Liam, do you know Sea of Thieves?
Oh, I like know it kind of, but I've never played it myself.
It's a really fun game, and they like it didn't do so well at the beginning, but they just had like monthly updates that just fixed the gameplay. They added more lore to the story. They added more stuff that you can do, and it's like it has its own art style too, which I think is great. It's a really fun game. It's just I can tell it's slowly dying out, and it's just what's the point anymore? Because now it's like I join a server with my friend and I don't see that many people like on ships to fight, and like the events are kind of getting worse and worse, and they need to add like they're adding a lot of cosmetics. That's what they're doing. They're adding cosmetics and not actual game updates, which I mean, like, cosmetics are cool, but every now and then you gotta add something new to the game that makes people want to go play it more.
Yeah.
And now it's just grind for levels, to get more cosmetics, to like have like some curse that makes you a ghost so you can access a new part of this map, which is cool, but it takes you fucking forever to do so. And like unless you really grind it out, and then like for like the first like 2 weeks the game's just super buggy because they added some weird new mechanic that now like breaks the whole system, and they gotta like patch that out. But yeah, it's a really cool game with a lot of cool lore, but like they're just falling off, I feel.
Okay. I think, like, I haven't played Sea of Thieves, but it sounds cool.
I mean, it's fun with
But-
people. A lot of funny shit happens. There's like this like glitch to where you can launch a keg at someone's boat. So, so like the keg is like basically like the big red barrel that's like a bomb. Basically, if you get on a rowboat and you drop it on like the side of the rowboat at the right angle, it launches the keg, and if you do it right, you can hit someone's ship with it from across the fucking sea, and like snipe them. Dude, it's so funny. It's so funny. It like and like like some of the best like times like in that game are when you're doing some of the most risky plays where you have a keg and you're swimming out in the middle of the ocean trying to latch onto someone's ship and blow them up. It's so much fun, but it's so janky.
It sounds like one of those games like it just like you could play by yourself, but like it's just such a better experience with like with friends.
Exactly.
like,
Yeah, that's like Minecraft.
Fortnite, like with
Mhm.
Fortnite, I would play it, but I wouldn't play it by myself. Like, no way I'm playing Fortnite by myself. But with friends, it's like so much more fun because like you can like actually mess
Yeah.
around and like,
Yeah, it's rare for me to play a game by myself that I really enjoy. Like playing playing by myself, but I can play some of the most ass games ever, but have the most fun ever because I'm playing with the right people. So like I barely get on Xbox anymore just because like my friends are slowly not getting on anymore, and so it's just getting boring.
I've
Yeah, I
generally
think
not
the
played
people
Xbox
made
in,
the
like, last
games.
4
People
years.
make the games, yeah. People made it, and now it's like we're growing up where people are getting jobs, or they have like a shit ton of schoolwork to do because they're in AP classes, or people just aren't getting on and they got other stuff to do. And it's just like, damn.
I think I'll always have like the little kid inside me that still loves like games, but I think it's always, and now it's gonna be like to a degree, because like
Yeah.
I think I just like the, well, I think mainly of like a lot of it's nostalgia
Hmm.
of like hanging out with those people, but
Yeah.
like at the same time there are like really cool games that like bring you back. I don't know, like I don't know how I'm trying to, like, you know what I'm talking about though?
No, I know.
Where you'll
I know
kinda,
exactly
like-
what you're talking about.
There's always something that's just like new, and you'll come back and be like, okay, wait, that's actually like kind of sparked my joy again, and you'll do it for a few months and you'll beat it all the way, and then you'll be like, you know what, that was good.
See,
Like-
I get that playing with you, like for our like channel. I get that
Yeah.
again. I get the sensation of playing a game with someone, and it just makes it 10 times better because you're playing it with someone. and like you get to joke
Yeah.
about it and just have fun. Like that's like I get that feeling from playing like Until Dawn with you or Mario Kart and all that. It's just I don't find joy in games anymore unless I'm playing it with someone, and I really have a lot of fun doing
Yeah.
that series.
That's like Until Dawn wasn't even that scary because we were just
Exactly.
we were just messing around the whole time, but also kind of taking it seriously. So it's kind of like a mix.
See, I want Liam to like. I want Liam to do like one of those games with us, just so that way he can get in on the experience. Just because it's so much fun
Honestly,
playing
like,
with someone.
Dude, he would actually love
don't play
it.
horror games. Like
No,
I don't play horror games because I get
It
scared.
doesn't have to be a horror game.
It's not even. Well, that's the thing. When we play
no.
these horror games, it's not that bad because we're joking around. Like the monsters in Until Dawn, Liam, they are like green as hell. They are tall, skinny, frail looking. Their faces are horrendous, and
Creepy as hell.
yeah, they're creepy as fuck. But it's just funny. It's funny playing with Reese because of how like stupid and scary it is. Because Reese will freak out and then I'll laugh at it, or I freak out and then he gets like a laugh out of it. Like there's this one clip I think I showed you, and it,
The one where you're like trying to cover her boobs.
no. Okay, that was just funny. That was just funny.
There's so many
No,
clips I
but,
just realized, dude.
But it is this one. It hasn't posted yet. It's a part of the finale, but like, you'd have to.
I think it's just a rat. Yeah, dude, there's no way when he goes up. It comes down from the ceiling, shoots you. Oh!
Like just that, like that to where it's just like we're joking around and then all of a sudden we're like, oh, like that.
Dude, I
makes
remember
it-
when they first appeared, like we were kind of like, ew, that's nasty, and I was like, talking about, I said something about like, oh, I need to brush their teeth. I think you were like,
Yeah, it's that
like,
type.
do you use toothpaste?
Like,
Like,
did you
this is
just
that
dog
one
on
dentist.
it?
This is a 1 out of 10. Like the 9 out of 10 dentists recommend it, and like this is the last dentist. Like that's what it was.
Yeah, that's. You see, Liam, we need to play like one of those games with you because just the banter between us and like the jokes and like making decisions, it's so much fun. And like especially when like this one bitch Emily was like hanging on for dear life, and then Matt is like, and then like you choose something for like her boyfriend Matt, and then Emily's just like, help me up, you idiot, and then Reese and I just go, you idiot, the fuck, and then like you choose insult instead of help, and it's just like, what the fuck is your problem? Like that's Matt's like response in the game. Dude, it's so much fun because I think Reese and I are gonna play The Quarry, and then we're gonna play House of Ashes, which like those are horror games, but House of Ashes is a shorter one. So I think when Reese and I are done with The Quarry, Liam, you're gonna come over to my house, like my mom's house because it's closer to you, and you're gonna stay over and we're gonna stay up all night playing House of Ashes like with each other because that shit's so much fun. It's so much
Dude,
fun.
it doesn't even have to be a horror game, like, because that night we recorded the finale of Until Dawn, we were like, and Will was like, do you want to like start another horror game? And I was like, let's switch over to Mario.
Yeah.
And it's just like, it doesn't even matter what game it is. Like,
It really
And the
doesn't.
game
It's
I
so
like
much
love
fun.
playing with like a bunch of people, like Gang Beasts. Bro, that game is
Oh,
so
that's
much
a
fun.
good
So many
one.
people
We
around.
gotta do that.
We
Leave
need to
them.
have
fun.
us three and Valeria over at my house, and we need to
That's
play
a good
Gang Beasts
idea.
together. And those will be
That's-
videos. That's what we need to do. Honestly, okay. Now that I'm thinking about it, I think in the future, as time goes on, us four may honestly just be the Through the Barrel like team, unless Liam wants to leave or unless Valeria wants to leave or any of that to do their own thing. But I definitely think that like if Through the Barrel really pops off and like we get mad views, Liam, I think you should stay with us and play Mario Kart with us for a living. I think that would be a better career choice for you,
Depending
honestly.
on what kind of living we're talking
Okay,
about.
I'm honestly
If we're
saying,
making a lot of money, also we're gonna go into business and make clothing brands. Maybe even do like interviews with celebrities, have fun, hopefully get on Hot Ones. Wait, no, okay, wait.
see,
Am
well,
I gonna be able to bag
the thing I was
Ortega or
talking
not?
about before, the thing I was talking about before like that's what I was trying to get at with Liam and like talking about going to college. Is I was like, dude, literally, like, you're always gonna have a place here because, like, we're all how we started out. It was like us. So, like, even if we kind of split up or something, like, if we kind of we're like, oh, I want to do this now, we're not gonna be like, oh, you're out. We're gonna be like,
Yo, we can
alright.
make guest appearances every now and then, you know?
But like it does get
That's what I'm
tricky.
saying.
It does get tricky though if we start making money and then like Liam's in like a shit ton of videos, but then he's like, oh, I can't do this for like a month. Like Liam still needs to get the money that he's earned from the videos that he's in. So that's what makes it tricky to where like Liam like dips for a while and then comes back. Like how do we justify how much money he makes if we do?
Well,
that?
Liam doesn't have to, because you don't have to really dip. Like, we can still have, like, the percentage of money go to your account or whatever.
Yeah.
Also, also now that we can do virtual, like who's to say we can't do it even though we split up? Like we could be in different states and still do this. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
We just need to work out schedules and do it. Like this could still be the thing. Like this could still be through the barrel. No matter through the barrel isn't a place, guys. It's the people. That's basically what I'm trying to get at.
That's good.
Through the barrel isn't a place. It's the people. And that's kind of, you see, when you go through
The
the
home
barrel,
is where the heart is.
you see, where you go through the barrel, you become a part of the family. The through the barrel, the TTB family. You become a part of the channel family if you go through the barrel. That is the motto. Once you go through the barrel, you're a part of the family. And the door's open
Dude,
anytime.
Literally, I think, like, also if we start making a bunch of money, like, we can just, like, fund, like, we could help fund Liam go to college or whatever. Because, like, he'd be a part of the team, so, like, he shares the money. Like, he has a share in it.
Yeah.
So I just think, like, we could, just, like, everyone could grow off of it. Even if you, like, want to do something else, like, or if you want to, like, start a company, like, or I think I was talking to Larry about this, I was like, yo, if you don't even want to do, you can just, like, pop in every once in a while, and, like, if you want to start a company or do whatever, like, you can just use this as a base. Like, just, like, you can get a foothold. Like, we're not even up yet, but, like, I got hope.
Oh, we're gonna get up soon. We're gonna get on Jacksepticeye and Train Gameplays podcast. Dude, if we do that, if we manage to do that, y'all are clearing your fucking schedules. We are meeting a damn celebrity. That's what we're doing, and we're gonna have.
Dude, Liam's definitely gonna say sorry. I have to play Roblox.
No, bro's gonna be like, sorry, I'm
I
working.
can set up an auto clicker, you know.
Sorry, I have to take out this. I have to take out 200 second graders. So.
I have to show my feats of strength, you know.
He's got.
Could we do like a, like, you know, like one of those situation like videos where it's like, could he really take down 200? And it's like, we've gathered 200 second graders.
like in real life?
Yeah, and we're gonna have.
Dude, it's like, whoa, wait.
That's not a bad idea. That sounds like fun. No, because
Will,
I have.
how are we gonna get 200 second graders?
On my list? On my list, I literally like at one point I just have who would survive, and that's it. That's all because like the weirdest ones, if I were to like not remember, like what it actually goes with, is like describe the best day. That's an idea, and then just who would survive, and then also I just put down new to America. Like, but who would survive? I don't even know how I would do that. Like, maybe just come up with some of the most ferocious events and be like, who do you think would actually survive? Like, out of the people on the call.
I'm not gonna lie. If
For
you
what?
put me in a forest situation, I'm not surviving. I don't know anything about the forest. Like, I'm just dying instantly.
See, I was in Boy
Yeah.
Scouts, so I would survive at least a week.
No, I might have to stay with you, bro. Could you make like beef jerky or something? Could you kill could you make like could you make like are you like a I'm not a good fisher, I'm not gonna lie. Like if you put me in like next to a pond and you gave me a fishing pole with like a bunch of bait, I'd probably only catch like one fish through that entire day.
Dude,
Oh,
someone's-
also
dude,
like would you survive like fall like you know like Fallout is such
did
a
I
good
say
game.
fall damage? Oh, I thought you were gonna say
Fallout,
like,
no.
let's just like
Would I survive?
just be
would
like,
I
yeah, you know how to
survive-
get around fall damage. You know how to double jump in real life. Could
Yeah,
I,
you know,
could I
just
survive
like having
Fallout?
explosive shorts.
Yo, I was just thinking that. I was literally just thinking that.
Cancel fall damage.
Video call back. Bro,
Alright.
but apparently, like, you know, we would die if we did that, you know? If it's too high. If it's too high.
All right. I think it is about time to finish up this episode. This turned out to be a way better episode than I anticipated, and we did not talk about the topic that I wanted to talk about, but it's
Oh, yeah,
They
that's
always
true.
turn
No,
out
we have to
better.
wait for Valeria. We have to wait for Valeria.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah,
It turned
yeah.
out, well.
Yeah, to make sure that she's or like we gotta.
Oh, actually, I'm gonna have to go work out, so.
Oh, we're
gonna have to go
work
work out
like
again.
third time today, so.
Dude, you have to shock the muscle, bro.
And start showing them off. Take your shit off right now.
No, Liam can just like flex and it rips off.
On the Patreon. We gotta make a
Yeah,
Patreon for literally
can't
just
do that,
Liam
'cause, like,
flexing.
yeah. No, I can't do that, bro. I have to get like bad ripped then. Like I'm not even like
Bro, why are you acting like you're not already?
I'm like I have like a good like shape. It's just like not defined, you know.
What do you? Dude, you're like, oh, I'd have to get ripped. Like you're not already able to like lift up the moon.
Not ripped, bro. Chris is like ripped, but like since he's gaining weight, like I know he's like still ripped.
He does look ripped.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. I hate like what is it, like the traps right here?
Yeah.
Like I hate
Oh, yeah.
the way those look. Like when you get them big, like I think they're kind of gross. I'm not gonna lie.
No, I feel.
But
that.
some people they actually can like, they can even it. Some people like it evens
like,
them out.
Yeah.
Like especially
Well,
if you start out skinny, then it's probably like you're probably more inclined to get them because like you'll look like you have more mass. Well, you will have more mass, but like it'll like widen your frame and whatnot. So I was talking to Chris about that before, and he was like, "Yeah, it'll make your hips look smaller if you get bigger lats, the proportions." But
All right.
I have
Yeah.
some big hips. I'm not gonna lie. Like I have mean love handles.
show
I think Chris has mean love handles.
camera.
What, dude? What did you do to your phone? It was just like
I accidentally.
I got love handles.
I
too.
accidentally-
Don't like feel bad. I got some bad love handles.
Oh,
But,
I'm a
alright.
lover, not a fighter.
All right, this is going for around like close to an hour 15. We still got another video to record.
W.
This was fun. I had fun with this one. All right, like, comment, subscribe if you haven't, or if you're not. Share this to your friends, family, repost, whatever. That's cool. Thank you for Liam for being so hot today. Reese, you wanna end it?
If it's your birthday, happy birthday. You almost forgot. You almost forgot, dude. What if it's someone's
shit,
birthday? and they're
That
like,
is someone.
Also-
What if it was their birthday? Holy shit! I was about to be a bad person.
yeah, you're definitely going to hell. I can't believe you, dude.
All right,
Wow,
Reese.
you're just like I can't. Also, what's a random name? Okay, Jonathan. If you're watching this, like the video right now.
Jonathan.
If your name is Jonathan, or Stanley, you gotta like the video.
All right, Jonathan and Stanley
All right.
have to like.
Bye. Leo.